Hello everyone, welcome back. Winter Field Day is upon us today in Vero Beach, Florida. The annual Winter Field Day for the Vero Beach Amateur Radio Club. And I have a special guest here, Michael, who just got his license. Everybody welcome Michael, KQ4FUI. And he says, when are you going to that Winter Field Day? I want to go. He just got his license 3 days ago. Good turnout here. A few people already went here or there around. I mean, we had some burgers. The grill's gone. We had some hot dogs, burgers. But we got John here with his satellite tracker. He got an update. You've seen the sat tracker. I showed you the video. John making satellite contacts. And now he's got the M² system. I'm going to show you that. They added some radios to the Vero Beach Amateur Radio trailer here. Got the same antenna and the same cobweb. More radios in there. We're going to show you that. And just some other stuff going on here. But a good turnout. Everybody's either chatting away or in their vehicles or doing whatever. We got a bunch of radio stuff. So we're going to take a look here and see what's going on here. And get a hold of Mike and let's see what Mike thinks so far. You know what? The best thing I can do is make somebody's first amateur radio experience the most epic. So when Brian just got his license, I totally, want to be his first contact. I've yet to make contact with Mike. I said, do not touch that handheld. I want to be your first contact. But, people have told me for years, oh, ham radio, that stuff's dead, or ham radio. And I've been bugging these guys for years. And Mike and him went together, finally got their ham license, and they're hooked. They're hooked. So what do? I spend more time with new hams than I did my own family, to be unfortunate. If you want to see what's ham radio is all about, and I asked you to get the license, and I told you, hey, you should do it, and you showed an interest, then you bring in the Winter Field Day or something like this and warm them up instead of say, yeah, go to your local club. That's kind of lackluster, or get on the radio, just listen. No, let's throw them in full force and see exactly what it's like to show up in an event here in Vero Beach, Florida as a brand new ham. And then he's been getting welcomed everywhere. So that's what I think is cool, is that me doing my part to show people ham radio and why they got a license and why they want it and what they can do with it.
So it'll turn that way and go that way.
Hey, John.
That way. Hey.
Happy Winter Field Day, buddy.
Thanks, man. Same to you.
And I saw you showing Jerry here what's going on. I know you have an upgrade since the last video of your system here. You have new antennas.
Got new antennas.
What are you focused on? Oh, you got a microphone too. What is this? SM30.
SM30.
So you're tired of using a hand mic, huh?
Figured I'd try it. I have it sitting there.
Yeah. Now you're getting lazy, John. You got an automatic PTT button you can lock. You got antennas that move themselves. Things that track the radio. What are you actually doing here, John? A comfortable Yeti chair. What are you actually doing here, John? Are you working the satellite, or is it doing it for you?
It does it for me. It's shooting fish in a barrel with this.
So what's coming up? The ISS?
ISS coming up in about 6 minutes.
Can you tell us about this LEO real quick?
Yeah.
You got a second. He can get out of that Yeti comfortable. How much is that chair, John? Like $300?
I don't know.
So the last one you had was the ARRL antenna. What do you got now?
So I got the M² Leo pack. It's
I heard about this for friggin' months.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, I'm gonna buy it, Eric. I'm gonna buy it.
So
Leo pack. So it's a set?
It's a set. Yep. Circular polarized UHF and VHF antenna. I think one's 9 dB gain, one's 13 or 14 dB gain. I can't remember exactly. But what I did here, I don't use their pole. I use my own pole. I make them quick disconnects so I can take it on and off real easy. So I just pull that.
Oh, you just pull it out
and that comes off.
Okay.
The other one, I don't have to line up the elevation anymore, and it comes apart, goes in the Jeep real easy.
How is that working out for you?
I set up this morning, including the table and walking back and forth. I was set up in 19 minutes.
19 minutes.
Yep, I'm gonna get it under 15.
Now you're racing yourself.
Yep.
So. And
that wasn't rushing. That was just the normal setup. But I'm gonna put all the radios in a box and make it so it's less connections. And
get in front of your radio before I distract you, and I'll maybe we'll throw this in the contact video. Then I'll make an exclusive one just for satellite contacts today. And check this out. Somebody's got the. Is this yours, Gary?
No, that's this is the switch to break a hand up and down.
So this is a new kind of battery here, the Eco-Worthy 12-volt 20-amp hour. I haven't seen one of those.
So I did that.
More than 3,000 cycles, more than 10 years lifespan. Very lightweight.
It's like watching paint dry or waiting for the pot to boil.
All right, so here comes the ISS for a pass. He's got The tracker is facing just below the horizon, and gonna see if he can make a pass.
Kilo 4 November, Alpha Victor.
Kilo Mike 4, Mike Charlie Kilo.
Kilo 4 November, Alpha Victor. Kilo 5, Mike Juliet, Delta. Mike 4 Whiskey Romeo.
Oh, there's Rick.
Copy, John.
I got you, Rick. QSL.
This is KI4ASK, EM73, POTA, K21.
Parks in the air.
Kilo India Station. Come again?
I remember my dad and I used to get like in the
Kilowatt,
mid-60s and stuff.
Kilo Japan 4 Echo X-ray, Echo Mike 83.
Echo Mike 83. Kilo Mike 4, Mike Charlie Kilo. Echo Lima 97. Come again with your call, please.
Perfect.
Kilo Juliet, Echo X-ray, Echo Mike 8.
For some reason, it's in and out. It's breaking up. One more time.
Kilo X-ray, Echo Mike 84.
That's DX somewhere.
JJ4EX.
Echo 96.
What was his grid? 84?
Someone's knocking out that repeater with too much power. Over here you got a telescopic mast with the Chameleon MCOM 3 over here, 16310, and that's going over to station over here on the table. Let's check them out. I hear FT8.
What's that?
I hear FT8.
Yeah, that.
How you like that DX10, Eric?
Oh man, I love this
Yeah?
radio.
I only played with it one time though when I had that borrowed that one. Do you like it?
Yeah, the more I use it, the better I like it. And the finger thing's no problem if you put your finger, you know.
Yeah.
You can't go this way because you'll move it.
Right.
But if you go like that, no problem.
Does it have that what is it, that thing that was on the 101 where you could, the notch filter, you could notch out everything
Oh,
except
yeah.
that signal? I forget what it was called.
Yeah, right there, notch.
Yeah, but I think it was the OMB or QMB.
Oh, it's contour.
Oh, okay.
Contour you can move.
Yeah, it knocked out everything except, I mean, I was amazed
Yeah,
on
that
what you
contour
could
works
take
good.
out everything on each side of that conversation except that conversation. Yeah.
And also use this one for the shift
Right.
and the width. Well, I got it just backwards. There's the shift.
So if there's noise, you can get rid of it.
Yes.
Yeah.
You can do quite amazing. Now there's somebody else on the band transmitting in locally,
Yeah.
and I'm way over here. It won't affect me.
I like that's CW. I could tell right there.
Yeah.
I like the 2D waterfall in there, not the 3D.
I'm at a townhouse.
Do you like the 3D waterfall in there?
I like this
I don't,
waterfall.
I don't like the 3D part.
Oh yeah, I never put it on
no,
3D.
no, it's
I like that radio.
this one. Yeah, this
Oh
is
yeah,
This is wicked.
this one works good.
And he comes home. You know,
yeah, it's a very popular radio.
I see why.
It's an FTDX.
DX10, yeah.
And we can go to 40 meters.
and then tomorrow
Okay,
morning.
so
Nothing's
somebody
on
is
40.
on 20 hour air.
Yeah,
What
I see that.
what did we ever do back in the day before we had scopes, right? Here's the 991, the little brother.
This is on 20.
Regular
That's
slash
the
diet.
smaller one. But it has VHF, UHF, and digital in it, whereas that was just mainly HF and 6 meters.
I'd rather have this one then.
It's a shack in the box. I like shack in the box, but and that has, you know, you hook up to your computer with a USB and do everything like he's doing here.
Is that you on 20?
No, I'm not transmitting.
Running FT8 here. This is digital. This is
Actually, it's JSA call.
oh, same thing if you want my opinion.
It's not.
At least you can communicate on JSA call instead of the computer doing it for you.
That's the difference.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Then over here, what is this we got? Oh, the Ellicraft, yes.
Yes.
Mike was asking about the Ellicraft. I see they're known a lot for having good quality, those Ellicrafts. There's the club trailer here. Some updates on it. Got the flag. They still got the cobweb up here. They got the solar panels, batteries. Added some radios inside.
Whiskey 4 Ocean Tango, Whiskey 4 Ocean Tango. Okay, 1 something South Carolina, you're 6 Ocean, South Florida.
Oh no, God. I'm trying to hide the.
Or yeah, 4 little dual bands they added up there. So this thing you could pretty much cover, well, 40 through 440 right now, and then if you strung up that tower all the way and put a wire up there, you can get 80 and 160. So this thing you can cover everything. Vero Beach Amateur Radio Club. They do have a cool setup, man. They got a lot of. See that, Mike? When all else fails, ham radio. So here, Mike, so how was your first winter field day, sir?
Oh, I loved it.
What did you think?
I'm in love, dude.
It's
and
pretty...
and I'm about to be broke.
It is an expensive hobby.
Yes.
And you're familiar with what I talked about a few weeks ago about satellites, and you got to see John over there with
Oh,
the...
absolutely. I thought I was hoping the ISS astronauts would communicate back, but there sure were a lot of people bouncing off of that thing.
Oh, it was busy because it's winter field day. Yeah, everybody's out there in the field. So do you agree that... ham radio is not this dead hobby that nobody does anymore, and there's actually a purpose for this? What would you say?
Oh,
as you've just been light, everybody welcome Mike here, KQ4FUI, as a brand new ham radio operator. As of like 3 days, he got his license in the database, and he wanted to come to field day, and I said absolutely. So everybody welcome Mike. And Mike, there's a lot of information out there on YouTube, and there's a lot of information. There's a lot more stuff you could do with ham radio. And you saw how pleasant Pixie was. You met Pixie, didn't you?
Oh, yeah.
Everybody here knows who Pixie is. And, well, what would you tell anybody that is watching that's waiting to pull the trigger? First of all, what did you use to make it easy to get your license? And what would you tell them to do about getting a ham radio license?
Well, it was the, what was it, testprep.com?
Ham Radio Prep?
Yeah, HamRadioPrep.com. That was a breeze. That was awesome. Thank you for turning me on to that. And absolutely, if you're sitting on the fence thinking about pulling the trigger to get your ham license, it's easier than you think, and this is probably one of the funnest things you could do with your money.
Yeah.
This is absolutely fascinating.
Yeah. I can see Mike right now having handhelds and mobiles in his vehicle one day. Who even knows, man? But I hope everybody has a good day. Just wanted to give you a annual sneak peek here at Winter Field Day. I'm going to let the guys get to work. Lunchtime's over. I'm going to head back home. And you got John over here with his money pit that he's putting into this satellite thing. Hey, John, by the way, I do it with a handheld antenna, big guy. But hey, it's pretty cool when he's doing that. So everybody take care and enjoy your winter field day, and leave a comment below on what you did and what contacts you made and where you were at, how much snow you were next to in your tent. So take care. 7-3.
Ham Radio Concepts is brought to you by HamRadioPrep.com. It's never been easier to learn about ham radio before you take the exam. And Ham Radio Prep makes it fun and guarantees your success. Visit HamRadioPrep.com. Use the code ERIC20 to instantly save 20% off every course you buy. Remember the name, HamRadioPrep.com.